use array bracket. That is called square brackets or what? Array. And what is this another bracket? Dictionary. What is this bracket called as? What is this bracket called as? Dot. Dot is also one symbol. What is the one more symbol? Star. Asterisk or? Pointer. Suppose these symbols are like equal to your traffic signals, na? The traffic signal has don't go that side, left, parking, like that. Like that in Python also what we have? Symbols. Yes or no? These symbols are instructing the Python compiler. It is doing what? Instructing what? Python compiler. This is very important. So it is instructing a Python compiler. That is the main reason we are using the symbol. Any more questions, guys? So that is a use case of Python. Python is all about understanding all the symbols, all the symbols. And then I will write a code. Don't worry, I'll write a code. But before I write a code here, what code I have to write? I have to write code. Step 5 is what? Functions, classes, customer. That I have not written step 5 and step 6. I will write down. To write step 5, a person should know first variables. How to write variable? Name, age, course fee, C, population, age, cholesterol. These all are what? Variables. There is no keyword. There is no keyword for this. You can write all these variables. Clear? Huh? So I can write down all these variables. How to write it? Copy this code and put it here. Yes or no, guys? Name, age. Sorry. So it's not taking something problem, is it? Okay. So it's okay. You take once again, you copy paste it. Name, age, course, piece. Okay, you take two enough. This is enough for us. Okay. This is enough. Huh? Yes, name will come, name data. Here name data will come. Venkatesh. So equal to 25. So course is what? DevOps. 5 rupees. For the 5 rupees only. So this is how you write down here. So if you click on what you can click on? Run module. So if people who have online, who have compiler, you would have written code along with me. But unfortunately, you guys have never installed or something. But that's a coding style here. That is what we have written variables. What is the data here? 12 is integer. Correct? JVT is what? 3.14 is what? Float. True is what? Boolean. So if you want to initialize this data here, you can initialize it. So what is the data you have to initialize here? What is the data you have to initialize here, guys? So anything you have initialized already here. Na? So I have initialized already here. Okay, cool or not? Understood? No need to use any symbol. Okay. Now how to write a product data? How to write a product data? See there. You can write what is the variable of the product. Size. Symbol is what? Equal to. Data is what? Medium. This is how you write a coding. Is this clear? Okay, super. You don't write semicolon. So any keyword is not applicable for name, duration, age, and salary. Not necessary. So what is function? So listen. A function is what? Unique function for a specific human. Class is what? A common class to all human beings. So the syntax of function is, what is syntax of function? Def. Def is a keyword. Round bracket, colon. What is syntax of class? Class is a keyword, colon. Hey, ready? Can I write code? Yes, sir. Very good. Go here. What is syntax of function? You have to write what? Def, round bracket, colon. You can check here, guys. Def is a keyword, symbol is round bracket, colon. What is syntax of class? Class
colon,
colon. Very good. So write down here class colon. So inside this function also you can write variables only. So this all variables you can write. Variable and data. Clear or not? But inside the class also you can write what? Variable and data only. So you can write variable and data. But listen all of you. This 4 variables belongs to what? This function. Na? So you have to give indentation. Indentation means what? One tab, one tab, one tab. Why you have to give indentation? Because this 4 variables indentation here. What is that? Below 4 variables belongs to what? Belongs to what here? Function.
function,
So here also you have to give how many tabs? 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 variables belongs to what? Class. You have to use indentation. 4 variables belongs to what? Class.
class,
And here function name can be what? Something. You can write on a function name is what? Learning Python. What is that? Learning Python. Before that symbol you have to write on, guys. What is that? Learning Python. Here you have to write a class name. Class name can be what? Job success. What is the name of the class name? Job success. Now run the code, there won't be any error. Only one error is there. Unexpected indentation. Why is that indentation also coming? I'll tell you. One second. Now it should work. Wait. Unexpected indentation.
The class is inside the function.
No, not inside. It is outside. Def and this is aligned here.
Okay.
So let's do now. 1 second. Let's see. 1 second. The error is because of 1 second. Unexpected syntax. What? Yeah.
Function declaration.
No. 1 second. Maybe variable names also sometimes it's same name. No. That age is age. This is not a problem here. Just see here. Job success is not there. No problem. Work on 1 second. So you write down this class. Abo. And run this code. Okay. Unexpected. Oh, indentation problem here. Okay. Where is that indentation problem is coming? Okay. This is indentation problem. It's coming here. Now that's due to that reason here. Shit. So give one indentation. This is indentation problem here. One tab. One tab. One tab. One tab. One tab. Now run it. Unexpected indentation. Any other problem here? One expected. Here also one tab. One tab. One tab. Give one tab here. Indentation. Now run this code. Okay, and the error is because of you wrote a class name and a class and class name equal to answer. Anything you have done mistake here? 1 second.
Remove anything for aspect.
Hash is comment only, no problem. But that hash is also proper only, no? 1 second, wait. 1 second. It is giving error at what line? Wait. Okay, now class code is working. Okay. So now function code is having problem. 1 minute, wait. Def is correct. Name of the function round bracket colon. Is it problem somewhere here? Name, age, course fees same, na? See here, name, age, course fees, that is all same, perfect. Yeah. 1 second, now run the code.
So once the class.
Wait. Yeah, function only problem. Yeah. I think 1 second, wait. No, yeah.
Colon.
Colon only I have written here. Name of the function round bracket colon also.
Inside the function, outside of.
No, yeah, this is inside the function. Def, 1 second, wait.
Learn Python.
No, yeah, def learning Python. 1 second. Now run the code. Indentation only problem is coming here. 1 second. Wait. If you are getting some error like this, guys, what you do is go here, write line by line. Okay, let's say you write like this line. Go and write this code here. And write this indentation code, this one, everything. Excuse me. And then enter this. See, I think it's an indentation problem at, I think it is at fees. What is that? Fees only. Okay, it's at the line number DevOps. Okay, after this line only it's giving an indentation error. 1 second. See, it's a problem with what? Fees. So why the problem is with fees? We can fix this fees. Okay, now run the code. Should work. So it's not working. Maybe fees DevOps is properly intended, but okay. DevOps is properly intended, but I don't know why it is. Okay, now let's try this now. 1 second. Now error is gone. Okay, so maybe that indentation problem you will face, guys. So be careful about that. Okay. So indentation, 1 tab. Indentation means what? 1 tab. You have to give 1 tab. Okay. So below this 3 variables belongs to what? Function. The below how many variables? 4 variable belong to what? That class. So you can write a code in the form of what? Function or class. Online everyone understood. So if error comes, it's a good learning. Errors are always help us to learn everything. Clear or not, guys? Clear? Online.
Yes, sir.
Sri, Upendra, Binash. Okay, everyone correct, clear, I guess. So that is the main syntax about what? What is function? What is a class? Class function is a keyword. Def is a keyword. Round bracket is a symbol. Class is a keyword. Colon is a symbol.
Hold on.
So I'm trying to explain this this example. What is this example? This example is this is what step 5 and step 6 I'm explaining there. What is that? Step 5. That is step 5 I'm explaining here. So this step 5 I'm explaining here, guys. Okay. So here, if you want ask me here, you can learn about new slide you can put. I'm just only making you understand about what step 5. Step 5, how to write a code with what? Globally. Globally means what? Without functions. What is that? Without functions. See, this is very important concept. This is without functions. See here. Name is Venkatesh, age. Is that no? Without functions, only what? Without functions, you are writing only what here? Variables. You can write with functions. Without functions, you can write. With functions also you can write. But my best suggestion for you is to write a code with what? Functions and classes. So that is the main agenda here. As a developer, you have to understand step 5. Step 5 is so powerful and so important that you cannot ignore step 5. Step 5 is a very, very important step. Clear on that? And then next part is step 5 is that is clear. So then we can think about what? We can write a code for what? Conditions. What is that?
Conditions.
So that is subsections inside a function. What is the keyword we have to write? If, else, elif. They have syntaxes. What is symbol? Round bracket colon. Else also has what? Round bracket colon. And elif also has what? Round bracket colon. If you want, you can add here. Ready? Yes or no, guys? So what is the syntax you have to write? If, and what is the syntax here? Round bracket and colon. So write down here round bracket and colon. Okay. Yeah, in round bracket and colon. Okay. No. You can write with round bracket or colon also. It's your choice. So inside this round bracket, you can write a variable. For example, you can compare with what? If age, what is the value of age? 25. You can check if age is what? Greater than or equal to what? 25. It means if already data of age is what? 25. 25 is greater than, not greater than. It is equal to 25. Then I can print here what? Print of we are young. Something you can print here what? You are young. Yes. This is how you write a coding in Python here, all of you. So very simply, you can demonstrate understanding very easily. And you can write elif also, elif or else also. Elif means what? You can write the same thing, give one tab better correctly. Elif. So you can write here, if your age is less than 18. What is that? Less than 18. Print your child. Clear or not, guys? So you can write like this code. No problem. No error. Okay? No error. There is a one problem that is called elif. And what is the error we are getting? Let's see that. Okay, here we didn't close the strings properly. So keep that in mind and close it. Most of the syntax errors are because of symbols and keywords. Because of what? Symbols and keywords. So I have written a good code now, a good Python code now. Okay, clear? So the next part, this is only the next simple thing parts. So what is coding means what? You have to write def. Def is for what? Function. Def round bracket symbol is for function. Next we have to write code what for what? Variables. Then we have to write what? Conditions. So inside a function, what do you have to write? First is what? Def. Then second what? Variable. Third is what? Inside that if conditions. Okay. Inside a class also what you can write? You can write first class. You can write what? Variables. You can write inside that also what? Def functions. So you can write inside a class also functions. How? See. Def. Clear or not, guys? Def a function name. Anything. Maybe I'll write down name. Def what? Method round bracket colon. That is a syntax of a function. Yes or no? You can write something. But generally in a method, wait. Inside a method, always try to write one variable called what? Self. This is mandatory because a method should be always not, a method should always have what, it will have here what? Self, and that fellow is not called function, it's called what? Method. So the flow of code of writing a class is what? First write a class, write a variable in a class, and then you have write what? Methods. Should not write functions, you should write what? Methods. Clear or not? So that is a variable and very simple way of writing Python code very easily. So then the next part that comes, people will write is what? Loops. For loop, while loop, and what? Break and all. I'll show you that also. And so that is the main understanding that I'll discuss. I'll discuss tomorrow, guys. So we will understand that very detailed tomorrow. So till here, I hope you are smiling and you wrote a very fantastic code, guys. So one small thing in this code is whatever code you wrote, that is what? Function or what is that? Class. If you want to execute that code, that means I have written here one line. Listen. What is that line I have written is? Step 5 is what? Step 5 is without function or class. Correct? Step 6 is what? Customer, I have written here what step? Step 6 is all about what? Customer execution or something, right? So I am writing here step 6 here. Clearly listen. So step 5 is all about you write a code. And 1 second, let's duplicate this slide. Okay, let me do this here. So don't get confused here, I'm making it easy. Step 6 is what? Listen carefully. For a function, you have to do function execution. What is that? function execution is must. For a class, you have to create what? Class object. What is that? Class object. So class object actually, this is very important because without function you write variables. But for a function, what you should do? You do what? Function execution. That is mandatory. So for function, you have to do what? Function execution. For a class, what you should do? Class object. Why? If you create this execution only, the memory will be allocated. What will be allocated? Otherwise, the code will not get any memory. So why we have to do this is the code will get what? The code will get memory only when we do what? Function execution or class object class object. So how to do function execution? I'll tell that. So in order to execute this function, what is the function? Learn Python. You have to write down here what is the name of the function? Learn Python and round bracket. If you write the name of the function is what? Learn Python and then what bracket? Round bracket, then the code will execute. Otherwise, the code inside this code will not get executed. So I'll run this, I will get output. See there. We are young welcome. Yes or no?
Yes.
So if you do the execution part, same way for class also what you should do? For class also what you should do? You are going to create this is a class name. What is the class name here? Job success. So there is an indentation, 1 tab, 4 variables are there. For class also what you should create? Object. So object is equal to class name. What is the class name? Job success. Write down that. And then run bracket. And then write here what? Object dot. If we want to execute this method also, you have to execute what? Method round bracket. So create that name as what? Objects. So run this code. So it is printing self. Here it's printing what? Yeah? Self. So this is the part of execution. So don't forget any code you write. We have to do what? Execution. What do you have to do? Execution. Don't forget the execution part. Okay, clear? So for a function, you have to do function execution. For a class, we have to do what? Class object. So the code will only get memory when you do only this function execution and class object. That is very important. That is why we do this. So what are the 14 steps? Summary, hurry. 6 steps. What is the first step? Do file creation. Second step, product. Third step, variables. Fourth step, data. Fifth step, code with function, class, method. Sixth step is what? Code execution. What is that? Code execution. This 6 steps, if you remember, coding is very easy. Clear or not?